Hi, my name is Stuart Botnis and I work at the Canadian Museum of Nature, and I look after all of our live specimens. The museum has had a history of keeping live animals. About 30 years ago we had a live animal display, and we've continued on with the tradition. And today I'm going to walk you through and show you some of my favorites and some of the stuff that we do here. This is a jungle nymph. In this case there's a bunch of different jungle nymphs from males and females. And I'll bring out one of the females. This is one we've raised here in captivity. This one here we feed every day oak leaves and romaine lettuce. Normally this is found in our Nature Live exhibit. When the museum closed down for the pandemic, we moved all of our live specimens down here into our lab. So now the jungle nymphs are all in our animal care facility. Here we have our spotted turtle. These are great little turtles. They are on the endangered species list. We have ours from a captive breeding program. We have two of these. So one's on display and the other one lives down here. Spotted turtles can live for quite a long time. It's not unheard of for a spotted turtle to get over 30 years old. We've had these ones at the museum now for about 12 years. They're generally on display upstairs in the water gallery. In nature, they're getting harder and harder to find because a lot of their habitat's been destroyed, and that's one of the reasons why they're an endangered species here in Ontario. This is a full-size spotted turtle. They don't get any bigger than this. Well, we add minnows to the aquarium for environmental enrichment. So the turtle will chase after the minnow. At the same time, we provided the minnow with all kinds of spaces for it to hide, so it doesn't always feel threatened. But it's good exercise for the turtle, and it gives them different things to do throughout the day. This is kind of cool. What we have over here, this is something different. We have regular mealworms, and we have also another species called megaworms. We actually raise these in-house for food. We feed these to some of our other species in the building. So some of our fish eat them, our turtles, some of the other invertebrates eat these as part of their diet. Over in these cases, we have different species of beetles that we use for display. This is an elephant beetle. This is also one of my favorites. This one here is one of the ones that we also breed here at the museum. Well, the elephant beetle as an adult has a short lifespan in comparison to the grub. As a grub, it'll live for 3 to 4 years at this stage, and then it pupates and develops into the adult. And as an adult, it'll live anywhere from several days to about 3 to 4 months. Yeah, well, it takes a long time to get enough nutrients so it can develop, so it can be this large. It's going to grab some food from the refrigerator. In here we keep a lot of our food for all our different critters. So I'm going to feed a few of them. The piece of mango I just placed in with the elephant beetle will last the elephant beetle a day or two. We also feed our beetles beetle jelly. I like working with insects because they provide all kinds of challenges because they're always constantly changing. So their diet changes, their behavior changes depending on the season. So you always have to be aware of what's going on within each individual terrarium. In this area here, we have our arachnids that we had on display upstairs in Nature Live. So we have the rosy hair tarantula and also our bird eater down here. Here at the museum, we feed them a very variable diet of different invertebrates. So from one day they can get crickets, one day they can get mealworms, and occasionally we'll feed them a small juvenile cockroach. We handle the spiders when required. The rose-haired tarantula is probably our most friendly tarantula that we have here at the facility, so we use that one sometimes for public programming. Here we are in the Arctic Gallery. To my left is our benthic aquarium. This aquarium is at 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. Each species in here gets hand-fed, but they're not as picky on their food. We're in the water gallery, and to my left is our 1,000-gallon freshwater river aquarium. This is the biggest aquarium we have in the museum. And in this aquarium we have fish species that are found throughout Canada in small rivers, lakes, streams, and lakes. The fish in the aquarium are all pretty much predators. We have to ensure that they're all well fed to keep them happy. It's big enough that we've have the frame actually welded to a structural I-beam in the building. To my right here is the filtration system for the river tank. The system is primarily used as biological filtration, and that's what this giant tower has here. It's a tower of biomedia, and also we use UV sterilization. It kills all single-cell organisms and viruses and anything that could potentially harm the fish. What's tricky about jellyfish aquariums is getting the flow correct. If the water is going too fast, the jellyfish can get damaged. Water flow is too slow. Again, the jellyfish can get injured by landing on top of each other. So it's a balancing act to get the water flowing just right. Caring for jellyfish, we have to feed them every day. We feed them a diet of brine shrimp. So we hatch brine shrimp every day, and then we filter the freshly hatched brine shrimp and then hand feed all the jellyfish. So it takes time and patience. Thanks for following along on our animal care tour, and we hope to see you here again soon.